left or right? Which door will you take? None of them? Oh, okay. But yeah, I like this because I'm a person who, so this sort of like has this main theming of sort of questioning religion. There's a lot of like debates on like, is it real or not? Which I kind of like, because I kind of like love the idea of like, I like that idea. Besides the twist, I'm always a person where I'm like, I fully am interested in like sort of like religion. Well, I'm also into psychology and religion, because the idea of which is, actually no, I'll just keep it back. Because every so often you could be like, and then Second sometimes appears because of my hand. Anyway, I just like it because I'm interested about what other people believe in, and a lot of the time you can learn what their sort of like ideology is, because a lot of the times, sometimes religion is a way to look at how you view ideologies, which I think is interesting. Sometimes you take it too far, that leads to some people getting hurt. Not going to name specific names because there's too many to come, but have certain things, and there's certain things connected to a specific country. Yeah, it's very complicated, but because of that, yeah. The one thing which I think I would also need to go in and say but is, obviously the point of this thing is that he's not a good person. And it basically shows that he sort of has this thing of like, I will like put this in this controlling nature, and he did this thing, and it's interesting. But it's, oh, these people have this level of control over them, and that's how they just gave in. Which, no, that's a bad thing. Don't do that. Like, I'm sort of agnostic. I don't believe in God. I just sort of see the world, and then I take that as a thing. I am also going to say up front, but I was baptized. Not important in my opinion, but that is a fact. I was sort of like in a home which is Christian. And you always debate every single day. Anyway. But that's another thing that isn't connected to anything. It's just more, I saw things happen. I'm like, and also I became more like, okay, so here's how the world works, which questions. But because of that, I like the ending, but it's not, it doesn't go into like the whole, you should question religion to the point of, maybe not that far. Again, this is more talking about the idea of the movie, because the movie's just good. And definitely with the twist, I think, elevates it. I just wanted to talk about the idea of like questioning. But yeah. I almost forgot to do the conclusion part, even though I probably should be after. But yeah. All that being said, it is fun, and it is, when you learn about each properties, it's really interesting. But more importantly, these. Again, short for each one. If there's anything important to say, I will add it. But yeah. So yeah, another book. Which is funny because I kind of accidentally left this picture, so I didn't have a picture for the third book of this, so I had to get it. Anyway. Moriarty. And I flipped to the first page and yeah, this is gonna be dark.